Hello and welcome to another review by Flight Sim Global. I'm Tom and today we will be taking a look at the Comco Ikarus C42 by Sim720 and AirSIM, combined being AirSim720. The C42 is a modern two-seat ultralight type aircraft with an MTOW of 450 kilograms or about 992 pounds. It has a range of 375 nautical miles and a 1050 foot per minute climb rate. The cabin and fuselage is made of a composite material and the wings are made from aluminum spars covered with Kevlar Mylar polyester laminate mix. Sim720 and AirSim have joined forces to create this aircraft for both a professional training simulator as well as home setups on FSX or Prepared. The team has also received help from Comco themselves. In the sim, the external model of the plane is nicely detailed. The smooth surfaces of the composite material is well done, and a bit more detail comes out if I have my E&B turned off. The plane comes with two liveries representing aircraft that are based at the team's local airfield. The lines of the plane look accurate when compared to real-world images, with the subtle bumps in the wing ribbing showing and other minor details. Control surface movement is smooth, and as of version 1.10, the suspension is animated and a pilot figure is in the cockpit. Although the model for the pilot is detailed, he does not move with the stick or throttle. Moving to the interior, the texture work is very nicely done and there is good attention to detail. There was a part of the cockpit I was a bit confused about, a black sphere on a very thin rod just below the engine primer. The included documentation shows it, but doesn't label or explain its function. The aircraft is designed for VFR-only flight, and the simplistic gauge setup is perfectly suited for it. The gauges are 3D modeled with lovely reflections, and their movement for the most part is smooth. The only non-smooth movement I noticed was the RPM drop was instantaneous when turning off one of the magneto switches. I also noticed that the magneto switches are a bit delayed in moving once clicked. Not a major issue, but it led me to keep clicking them thinking FSX did not register them the first time. For 2D panels there only is one, the radio and transponder. If you click one power switch, they both turn on or off. Also, a minor thing with it is that scrolling up made the frequency numbers go down and vice versa on my system. The same thing happened in the 3D version. Moving on to the flight model, the aircraft performs spot on with the numbers provided in the manual. Speed of movement also appeared to be accurate when compared with videos of the real thing. AirSim720 did a great job at making this aircraft feel like one would expect from an aircraft of this type and weight class. Small status and low speed make it ideal to try things you wouldn't normally do in the real world, even if you end up falling through the floor. Sounds for the aircraft were decent. The plane sounds like the real thing inside and out. The only thing I was a bit disappointed in was the lack of a 3D sound environment externally. As for documentation, the team really did a nice job with what they included. A 46-page owner's manual that mimics the real thing, complete with sign-offs and circuit diagrams. I would not recommend skipping over reading through it, but if you must, a shorter 7-page quick start guide is also included, with basic flying guides and checklists. The only final nitpick I have with the plane is the price. For me, this price is a bit on the high side considering it's a smaller plane without highly complex system management and failure simulation. Opinions on this will of course vary depending on desire for this type of plane and available funds. The combined efforts of Sim720 and AirSim have created a very fun plane to fly. Having good looks, a comfortable flying envelope, and being easy to operate make this a great VFR tourer. And being Sim720's first aircraft on their product page, I can see definite potential for future aircraft from them. Once again, I would like to thank you all for watching, and as always, happy landings.